Morning, everyone. Happy Friday. We have made it through the week. It is almost holiday weekend for celebration of Independence Day. I'm excited for the weekend. I hope you are too. But before we get to it, let's go ahead and have a stretch and refresh class. So, we're going to begin seated in a comfortable cross legged position, or you can stack your feet one in front of the other, whatever works for you. And we'll take the hands either palms down or palms up and just close the eyes. Start to notice your breath. Feel yourself rooted in the ground. And then notice your posture. Maybe sway your body forward, pull your body backward, move it left and right, and just come to that straight seated position where your shoulders are over your hips. You're sitting up nice and tall. Your chin is slightly tucked. And just breathe. Notice how you feel today. Maybe what you can get out of this workout per se, this 30 minutes of stretching, being kind to yourself. And then with your eyes closed, just drop your chin to your chest. Stretching out the back of the neck, still sitting up tall. And bring your chin back up, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. And drop your ear to your left shoulder. And then reach up and over for a side body stretch. Be nice and gentle here, you don't have to crank it. And coming over the other way. And we'll come back up and slowly walk our fingertips forward as we fold. And coming up slow to switch whatever foot was in front or on top if you're sitting cross-legged. And then we'll walk our fingertips forward again and fold. And slowly come back up. We're going to take our feet and bring them flat in front of us, about a foot apart. And we'll start to just drop the knees side to side like a windmill. Feel it open up in your hamstrings and maybe your glutes and your hips. And then once you get to one side, just stay there. We're going to put the heel right over, basically touching this front knee. And just sit up tall. Maybe you want to try to get both of your sit bones on the ground if you can. Um, let's all be on the same side. So put your left foot where your right knee is. And we'll take our right hand back and just reach up and over back into the hips. And we're going to fold forward over that leg. And then we'll come back up, taking the left hand behind us now, pushing up to be supported by our legs, pushing our hips forward for a mini back bend. Opening up the chest and the shoulders, maybe you drop the head back. And then slowly release. We'll switch everything over to the other side. Now our right heel connects with our left kneecap. Getting both of those sit bones on the ground. We reach our left hand back and reach it up. We'll cartwheel the arms forward as we come forward to fold. And slowly come on up. Take your right hand back behind you. Push into the legs to lift your hips forward and reach your arm back. And come back down nice and slowly. We'll bring the feet together for a butterfly stretch. Taking the hands on the inside of the feet and first sitting tall, maybe giving the arches of your feet a little massage with your thumbs, realigning that good posture that we had earlier in the class. I don't know about you, but anytime I do a lot of walking or a lot of standing or just overuse of my feet, it's always the arches that are the first to be sore and tired. It's always good to show them some love. And then if your knees are up, you can use your elbows to gently guide them down as you fold forward with a flat back. And then come on up, extend the legs out long for a straddle, and once again, fold forward. And slowly bring it up. And one last seated stretch, and we're going to make our way to standing. Sit nice and tall, and then lead with your chest and fold forward with straight legs. All right, we're going to lay all the way down, rolling down one vertebrae at a time to come to our back. Once you get there, you're going to hug your knees into your chest behind the legs, so hug into your hamstrings, and then just start to gently rock along the spine. Gentle massage of the back. And we're going to use that momentum, maybe. It might be not so graceful. We'll see how it goes. To come to our feet and stand up. You can use your hands if you'd like. You can fall down and give yourself a laugh because you fell. That's okay. But make your way to standing however you can or would like to, and we'll meet in a standing position, taking both arms up on an inhale, bending the right arm for a tricep stretch, and holding the left hand on the elbow to guide that tricep stretch. On these stretches, you want to try to walk your fingertips down the middle of your spine. I'm going to reach over to the left for a side stretch. And come back to center. Take the arms all the way down. Exhale. Inhale, bring them back up. And fold or bend that left arm for your tricep stretch on this side. And reach over to the right. And come back to center. Take the arms down and release the hands behind you and push down and back. If that's not comfortable for you, you can just reach for opposite elbows, whatever works. And then gently release the hands. We're going to fold forward with slightly bent legs, coming all the way down to the ground or wherever you can get to. You're going to take your hands on the back of your head and just slightly tuck your chin to your chest. Again, we never stretch to pain, just mild discomfort, so know your limits here. If you start to feel pain, back off. I'm just getting a good stretch in the back of the neck. And then return the head back to normal. Just let it hang. Let your upper body hang. Let everything be heavy. Let gravity do the work. We're going to plant the hands down now. Walk the feet out to a downward dog and pedal out the feet. And we're going to take our right leg straight up into the sky. And then bring it through, maybe putting it down about a foot to 2 feet in front of your left toes. We're going to inhale, straightening that leg, lifting up to a flat back. You can even come all the way up using your hands here. And then exhale to fold, trying to get the chin all the way to the shin. It's probably not going to go. That's okay. We're just getting that good stretch in the front hamstring. And you can adjust if you need to widen out your feet so that your hands reach the ground. That's okay. Breathe into this stretch. Let gravity just take you down. Now we're going to take our right hand onto our calf and lift our left arm up and over for a side stretch. Slowly come back down, now we're going to cross that left leg. Cross it behind the right and sit down. One more time, we'll cross it, bending both knees, and sit down so that we come to this position. I have no name for it. We'll take our left arm, inhale, sweeping it up. Exhale to connect it with the outside of that leg so we can twist looking over your right shoulder. Think of lengthening your spine on every inhale and twisting just slightly deeper on every exhale. Slowly release back to center. Extend both legs out long or sit however is comfortable for you. We're going to take our left arm out and place our fingers towards the ground. Just do a gentle stretch. Bring it up. Switch. Fingers up. And take the hands together and slowly with mindfulness roll the wrists. Alrighty, we're going to flip back over onto our front, onto our hands and knees so that we come back to our downward dog. And we'll lift the left leg this time. And then take the knee in, place that foot down, a foot or two in front of your other toes. Inhale to lengthen the spine, come up to a flat back, and exhale to fold, leading with the chest, heading towards that front leg. We'll take our left hand to our shin, and reach up and over for that side stretch. We'll take our hands down, now crossing our right knee behind our left, having a seat, come to our spinal twist. This time, inhaling to sweep the right arm up, exhaling to meet it with the outside of the leg, using that pressure pushing into one another to twist and look over the left shoulder. Again, using every inhale to lengthen the spine and every exhale to twist just slightly further, nice and gentle. Never have to force a stretch. We'll slowly turn our head back forward and release, rolling onto the right hip so that we can come all the way to the belly. This time we'll put either the forearms on the ground or the hands by the rib cage and lift up into a cobra stretch. Just slightly, our arms are still bent. We'll come back down. And then we'll come up even a little bit higher, maybe all the way into an upward dog if you feel comfortable there. And tuck the toes, leaning back in downward dog. We'll lift that right leg up once more. This time bending the knee and turning the hip so that we stack the hips one on top of the other. You want to think about pushing the right foot over to the left. And then we'll come through all the way knee to chest so that we come into preparation for our pigeon stretch. Further forward your foot is, the more glute stretch you're going to get, but make sure that it's not so far forward that you fall onto this hip. So square your hips off. Maybe walk your left toes backwards slightly. Sit up nice and tall. And then on the next exhale, you can fold forward if you would like, but you don't have to. You can come to your forearms. You can come to your hands. Whatever feels good. Slowly come on up, place your hands on either side of your leg, tuck your back toes to come back to a single leg downward dog, kicking that right leg up and shake it out. Put it down and switch it out for the left leg, lifting that left leg up high, bending the knee and pushing that foot over to the right now, opening up the hips. And then coming through, driving the knee into the chest, place it down, and come into our pigeon. When you're ready, on your next exhale, you can fold forward. Start to bring it up. Place each hand on either side of the knee. Tuck your back toes and lift those hips up, kicking your left leg up once more. Shaking it out. And then place it down. And press through the shoulders, press through the hands to try to get the chest towards the knees. Just opening up the shoulders and the back. And then we'll drop our knees down, knees together, feet together. Sit the hips back for child's pose, bringing the arms all the way around to the feet and letting them rest face up, palms up. And just breathe. We're going to come forward onto our belly, taking both arms. Actually, all right, let's trade that. Not onto our belly, onto our side, taking both arms in front. That's what I meant. And then we're gonna take our, if you're on your right side like me, sorry, I'm still waking up, you guys. Take your left leg, bring it forward so that it's bent at a 90-degree angle. And we're gonna take that left hand now and open it up, trying to keep that knee down. Just open it up to open up those shoulders, open up the chest. It's okay if your hand doesn't touch the ground. Mine's not either, no big deal. And then slowly with control, come back to center. While we're on our side, we'll extend that leg and bring it in for a quad stretch. And then we'll slowly release and roll onto the other side. Taking the arms with you, they extend out long in front. Bringing that right knee in so that it's at a 90-degree angle. It's parallel with your arms that are out right now. Your foot is in line with your knee. And you're going to take your right arm and open it up over to the right. Keeping the right leg on the ground. Breathe deep into your belly. And slowly come back to the beginning. Extending your right leg now so that you can bend the knee for your quad stretch. And then releasing, come to your back and bringing both knees into your chest. You can hug them in, maybe gently rock side to side. Feels good. And then slowly drop both feet down, extend them out long, turn the palms up, and let your body find stillness. Starting to just notice your breathing. I want you guys to notice how you feel and how your body feels. And think of one thing, maybe from the week, maybe from the month, maybe from the year, that is not serving you, something that's bothering you, something that continues to appear in your head that you can just let go of. What do you have in your life that's just not worth your attention? And as you lay here, I want you to imagine that every inhale, you're inhaling white light. Every exhale is black smoke, symbolizing what you're just letting go of. You don't need it anymore. You have better things to focus on. Breathe in that white light. Breathe out that negativity. Take a couple more breaths like this. Breathing in the good, exhaling the rest, letting it go. And we're going to close with one deep breath together. Deepest breath you've taken all day. You're going to fill those lungs and then just let every ounce of breath go. Here we go. We inhale deep through the nose. One last sip of air. And exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you have time to just stay here, maybe for 10 more breaths and just set an intention for your day, I encourage you to do so. If not, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome day, a great weekend, and be safe. See ya.